everyone, and welcome to Lisa and Will's Hauls. Today, I'm going to be sharing one of our favorite family recipes, and it is pork tenderloin with mushrooms and Brie sauce over mashed potatoes. I know a lot of people are intimidated to cook pork tenderloin. They say they turn out tough. I have never had that problem. Mine turn out tender and delicious every time. So maybe this will help a little bit. But first, I'm going to use the boneless pork tenderloin, parsley flakes. If you have fresh parsley, which I don't have any in season. And you can use a Monterey steak seasoning, but I will be using the steakhouse seasoning that I picked up from Dollar Tree. I have some minced garlic, and you can use fresh garlic. This is just what I had on hand. I'm also going to be using some baby portobello mushrooms. I'll also be using some chicken broth. You can use this any way that you find it, in the can or this way. This is what I had on hand, and the Brie. And you can use potatoes already made up at the grocery store in the frozen section, but I'm just going to be using these, or you can cut up your own potatoes and use those as well. This just makes it fast and easy. And I'm also going to be using butter. So now let's get this recipe started. And the first thing that I'm going to do is take the papering off of the cheese. This is not very fun at all. I mean, this is the worst part of it. It's well worth it, but this is very aggravating. If anyone knows how to do this easier than I do, please let me know. And this is how it looks if you've never used it before. When you take it out of the packaging, it has this white, like thick coating on it, and you have to get all of this off. That doesn't taste very good. Trust me, I tasted it once to see what it tastes like, and it wasn't very good at all. And I don't know a simpler way to do it, and I like to do it where I don't lose a lot of my cheese. But so far, I have not figured out a simple way to do this. So this is what takes the most time out of this whole entire recipe. So once I get this done, I'll be back. That's how it looks when you cut the outer packaging off of the cheese. Like I said, if you know an easier way, let me know. I got all the casing off of the cheese, and now I've just started cutting it into like little chunks. And I'm going to get that all cut up. This is a little aggravating to cut up. It probably took me maybe, I don't know, I want to say less than 10 minutes to get all that off. But it's so well worth it. This is a very delicious recipe. I'm going to slice up my portobellos. Let's move my bowl. Oh. My bowl just tumbled over. So I'm going to continue to cut these until I get these all cut up. Now I've took my pork out of the packaging, and I did rinse mine off. And now I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it in about 1-inch pieces. Now I have the pork cut up, and I'm just going to take it and I'm going to put it in a bowl. So now I have it in the bowl. Now I'm going to go wash my board off and wash my hands. Now I'm going to coat the pork tenderloin with my Supreme Traditional Steakhouse seasoning. I'm just going to make sure it gets all in there. You can put ever how much of this you want or like on here. And then just coat it well. And now I'm at the stove and I'm going to use butter, and I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of butter in and let that get frothy looking. And now I'm going to add my pork in. And I'm going to let that cook on one side for about 3 minutes. It's starting to smell delicious already. Now I've let this cook for about 3 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it over to the other side and let it cook for about 3 minutes as well. I had quite a big pork loin, so I'll be back when I have this all cooked up. And this is how mine is looking on my second side. It's almost at its 3-minute mark of cooking. After it's cooked 3 minutes on each side, you take it out and you put it on a plate to the side. In the same pot, you're going to take about 2 more teaspoons of butter and put into your pot and let that melt. After I put my butter in, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of garlic in. You can also add thyme to this recipe, but I am out of it at this time, so I'm just not even going to add that. And now I'm going to put in the mushrooms. Get all the mushrooms in. Now I've cooked the mushrooms for 3 minutes. And now I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of the chicken broth. I don't measure, I just open and pour some in. And then after I put the chicken broth in, you just put your pork pieces back in as well. And now the last step, I'm going to add in my cheese, the Brie cheese or Brie cheese, ever how you say it, and that's going to melt down in here. And once it melts, I will return again. And this is how it's looking when you get it melting down. A lot of it's already melted down. And now it has all melted down. You can see just a little bit of it. And I'm just going to stir that all around. And I also have my package of instant mashed potatoes from Dollar Tree ready. And in my instant mashed potatoes, I always add some butter and some milk. So now I'm going to plate this and show you how it looks. So first I put the mashed potatoes onto the plate. And now I have it plated, and I'm just going to put some parsley flakes on it. And now it's all done. I think it's a very pretty presentation. This is a really pretty dish to make if you have company coming over. And this is very delicious, and this takes around 25 minutes to make. Always turns out so pretty. I hope you all enjoyed cooking with me. And if you ever make this recipe, come back in the comments and let me know. It's very pretty presentation, and it's also very delicious. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the Cook With Me. And until next time, everyone, God bless. Bye.